Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry, holding your space, and welcome to morning meditation, or anytime you see this. Welcome. Whoa, sorry, I'm running late this morning. It is Tuesday, and I was sleeping last night a lot, evidently, so I didn't set my alarm. And I hope you can hear me okay because it said mute when I first came on. Yeah. Well, technical difficulties was that, the construction workers behind me started this morning. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. And, I'm still recovering from a beautiful week last week. So out of town. Oh, Annie Bear, you still dark and foggy morning. That's beautiful. So just want to say hi to a few people. Annie Bear, good morning. Good morning, gorgeous Teresa Ford, beautiful woman. Judy, hey lady, how are you? Bird Cottage. Oh, Southwest Ontario. Burr Cottage. Good morning, Burr. We have several people from your area. I love that. I still have to get up there. I have never been to Canada. Anybody else? Um, anyway, Brenda, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? Right? Judy, finally, it's a little bit chilly in Kansas and Missouri. It is 56 here today. So I'm excited about that. And Teresa Ford, Brenda, Judy, let's see, Scorpio, Sun Tarot. Hey, mister. How are you this morning? So good to see you, Scott. Hope everything's going well in your part of the country. Anyway, so I'm still shaking it off from um, my trip, waking up, getting used to the time change. It's only an hour, but, I'm not used to being out of town and not getting my sleep, so traveled late. Hey, Lottie B, good to see you. I didn't really seen Leah. Huh, I think Leah was here yesterday, wasn't she? Or was she, Judy? I'm not sure. Yeah. Hmm. Wow, I hope everybody's doing okay this morning. Anyway, we had a really good talk yesterday about shame. And I've got this guy coming on, Reverend Rick. I don't know if anybody's seen him or not. Rick Sempe, I think is his last name, but really, really interesting guy. And he is a reverend. And I think he's a shaman too. And does a lot of stuff with interfaith. So he's quite interesting. And he's also like a, a spiritualist, I guess you'd call him. And he's going to be on next week. And we are going to talk about shame because he has some really interesting viewpoints on it and an interesting way that he comes at it. So I'm not going to tell his story for him, but he's been through a lot and sees a lot. So what? Teresa Ford going to make Vietnamese type spring rolls with shrimp for lunch today. Just using what you have on hand, so not authentic. Hey, that sounds amazing, right? I'm coming over too, Judy. That sounds really good. Teresa, I'm not sure if the storm's coming or not down there in Florida, huh? I hope everybody's gonna be okay. Um, Paul, good morning. Sing Air Supply, Saturday night, Lost in Love. You're every woman in the world to me. Oh, at the State Theater in Eastern Pennsylvania or Pasadena. Hmm, can't wait. Wow. I love them. Air Supply, what a great concert you're gonna have. Good morning, bright shiny ray. Tribal dancers. Oh, good. You saw Leah on a stream last night. That does count, bright shiny ray. We're just keeping track, making sure everybody's safe. Um, what? Annie Bear, you woke up super early and did excitations and dozed. Wow. I slept straight through Annie Bear. I'm still getting caught up. So, I didn't wake up until I heard the ding, 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 ding from the construction workers behind me. And I apologize if they were really loud yesterday, but they're tearing something down, and I really thought they hit somebody's house because it was so loud yesterday. I did someone say shenanigans? Beautiful. Yep, we've got a lot going on in the neighborhood today. So, hey, Christine. Good morning, beautiful. Bright, shiny ray. Um, oh, neuroplasticity. I love that word, bright, shiny ray. Deepak's been talking about that for years, and he's doing a he's got a new book coming out about AI and how it interconnects with that, which is quite interesting. Neuroplasticity, and it's all about. Well, not all about, because I don't know that much about it. I'm certainly not a scientist, but I love the idea that we can create new neural pathways, with our brain by, just telling you that you love yourself or looking in the mirror and say, "You're beautiful." Those endorphins. And then when we go into, meditation, ooh, we could do senses today. But, when we go into meditation and we open up neural pathways, that way too. And then when you go in and you do the senses and, when you're on another I'm gonna say another dimension or another level, in your meditation when you're deep into it, and then bring in your senses again, smelling. What does energy smell like? What does diamond light smell like? What does, love smell like? That enters a new neural pathway too that, wow, big downloads on that. And, and that does create new downloads. Just that. That's funny. Brenda, no, my technical difficulties were my brain this morning, actually. No dancing Diana yet. She's probably we are usually on the same schedule. I bet she maybe got to sleep in too. Her son was in from out of town last week, so she's probably getting readjusted too. Good morning, beautiful Julie. Good to see you here, honey. Um, yeah, everybody say hi to Burr Cottage. There she is. Diana. Good morning, beautiful. So, oh, Annie Bear, you've been to Canada a couple of times? Wow. I always go south, um, going going down to Mexico, going over to Mexico, whatever you wanna call it. Hi, Sally. It feels so hot outside right now. You can breathe. Oh, so good. Yeah, right? Finally breathing again. Yeah, it's nice to have the nice crisp weather. I do love it. Um, there's Lori. Good morning, gorgeous. How are you? And Tribe. Yeah. Diana, so glad the sun is void in the sky again today. I definitely need a break from it. Right? Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I got almost everything put away for my trip except my desk. What? Christine, you're in Sedona on vacation? Going to see energy vortexes this morning. Um, oh, let us know. Oh, sorry. I'm glad you guys can't see my desk because it's all open and all the stuff that I'm still putting away all my cards and everything else. I think Cash Peters is there. He may have already gone home, but I know he was there last week, and I saw this morning. I haven't seen it yet, but I was just kind of going through before I got on, and he released a healing from Sedona today. Oh, Paul. Next week is your mom's birthday in the afterlife. Do they have birthday for her? I hope so. Thank you. I think so. What do you guys think? I know my mom told me before she left that in the afterlife, and I love calling it that, the afterlife. Thank you for that, Paul. That's a good thing to call it. or maybe this is the afterlife, but, that anniversaries, like birthdays and the day that you walk out of this body, are, very special and treasured there, and also that the veil's a little thinner for the people that they loved and their friends, their family, their spirit family, whatever. But the veil is a little thinner, and it's a really good time to do, intentions. Like, what do you want? Because they can actually come through that veil and help with the energy. And I always love that. So, and I always try to share like my mom's anniversaries with everybody. Which, yeah, she has one coming up in November too. I think it's November 20th. But it's yeah. So lots of love to you, Paul, because I know those can be really tough days sometimes when you're looking at that. So, Lori, good morning. Oh, good. So, Diana, I've chatted with Leah. She sure could use our light and support to help her over the hump. Okay, let's start. Let's start a list, and anybody that needs anything today, please let us know. Leah, why don't we put her down for Grace? Everybody can use Grace, can't we? Oh, an awesome session with John Benny yesterday. So glad I heard about him from y'all. John is quite good, isn't he? So I think most of you have heard of John Benny before, but if you haven't, check him out. I've taken some courses with him, and he's really, really good. And he has a lot of free things on his website, johnbenny.com. And it's BINNIE, I believe. And his name he spells John. Well, just like you spelled it there, shenanigans. But his website is great, and he has a lot of free things on there. So, and then he has some courses, but I think his courses are very, very reasonable. Um, anyway, I like his meditations too, because he's filled with joy and love. Um, let's see. Yeah, right, Judy? Paul is living his best life. I always love to hear what Paul's doing. He has energy for it. Um, okay. Teresa, I'm not really sure about the storm. I know it's north of me, though. I don't have cable, so the news to watch. Yeah, I don't either, but I know when I see Florida getting anything they talk about with Florida, I always watch because I used to live there and I've got friends there and you there. Oh, Sally, you've got instruction behind you too, and you slept well. Yeah, yeah. They're isn't that funny? Yeah. Good strategy. No available news, Teresa Ford, right? Yeah, you really have to search it out. We haven't had, cable for years, probably 9 years now. There's a digging me up machine, I think. That's what I got, Sally. I got a crusher too back there. Man, they are just digging it up and crushing it. Teresa, of course, honey. Add Ren to the healing circle. His Lyme disease treatment didn't take, so he's gonna have to start over for months in Canada again. Of course, honey. Ren. Gotcha. Nick, we've got you here. Um, um, Trees or Sally says, I learned about that trying to manage nerve pain. Oh, the new neural pathways. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Judy? We have not done census for a hot minute. Good morning, Mo. How are you? Nice to see you. And I love your picture. Wow. That looks amazing. Bright shiny ray. Sally, you could pretend you're a kiddo and watch the digging me up machine. Yeah, we did a mud party once when they were digging up, the street for, in our old house, and the kids were little. Everybody put on their bathing suits, and all the kids in the neighborhood came up and got all muddy. I don't know how safe that was, but then we hosed them all down. What? There's an awesome live show with Neil deGrasse Tyson did a few years back with a few neuroscientists. Learned a lot from it. Search Star Talk Big Brains. Oh, thanks. I will look for that. Star Talk Big Brains. I will look that up. I love him. Sally, bright shiny ray. Just wanted to type and say digging me up machine several times, right? That's got a nice thing to it, nice ring to it. Um, yeah, Diana, it's hard to readjust sometimes, isn't it? Like sometimes, when you're gonna spend time with people you love and admire, but it changes your routine. And anybody that knows Diana knows that she is a busy, busy woman. So, yeah, it's a lot. You would pull out a spyglass, but I need to get on the roof for line of sight, right? Oh, I didn't know that, Sally. You lived in Canada for a bit? Wow. It's fun to move. Um, great. What you grew up at the Detroit, Canada border. Wow, Windsor, here we come and see the Kessler plant right across the river. Diana, I didn't know that. You got around, girl. Oh, Julie, you have 96 today with cooler nights. Yeah, it is, I think, in the 50s right now here, which is just perfect. Um, was that a good video from Cash? Yeah, the healing video. I'm gonna go in and watch it later. Doesn't matter where you are. There's our girl, Leah. Everybody was looking for you. We've got you on the healing list. I hope that's okay. Christine, so excited you could barely sleep. Aw, good morning. How are you doing, Christine? Yeah, Cash is so easy to watch, isn't he? He's like your favorite friend or whatever that comes in for coffee. He just kind of is he's all about joy and love, kind of like John Benny. So, even when he explains things that are kinda cray cray in the world, he is, still filled with love. You were watching it before you got here, Diana? Yeah, I'm saving it. Oh, okay, by the way, everybody knows Diana doesn't really have um, show or not a show, I wanna say a channel, but she's on all the channels, and she's does a lot of regular stuff, and she's definitely one of the most, talented people I've ever met, intuitive. Anyway, but, Diana's gonna be on with me at Allie's tonight. We're all gonna do our dream show, visions, appearances, or apparitions, whatever you wanna call them. So, that's gonna be tonight, and I know a lot of you already go there, but if you're looking for something to do at 8 o'clock Central tonight, and the group there, it's kinda like here, it just vibrates, the chat. So it's like, the energy in the chat, there's so many talented people in there, and everybody helps everybody with our dreams or figuring things out from visions. Because a lot of times those visions Paul, interesting, I just got a hit on that too with your mom. So you might kinda watch for a vision from her because like I said, the veil is thinner. And sometimes they do come into our dreams or whatnot. Oh, Cash was there last winter and now the video released, but not his visit. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess that part doesn't really matter, does it? Bright shiny ray. So no space or time. Um, oh, they're better. Never got many birthday celebrations here, so I'm gonna make some making up to do. Yeah. Yeah. Um So many great areas to explore in Canada. Prince Edward Island, Banff, and Alberta, two of your favorites. Yeah, Burr, I really have always wanted to go to Banff. And I have, a good friend, Kevin Lewis. So, he used to have the channel, The Healing Medium, now it's just Kevin Lewis Medium, but, we were just together in Colorado, and I really wanna go up there. He's on, one of the islands on, the West Coast. What is that called? It's a big, huge island, there's like 2,000,000 people on it. Um, God, why am I having my brain is just, like, not there yet, not awake yet all the way, my physical brain. Quebec City. Yeah, I've always wanted to go. Sally, your mom passed around Thanksgiving 18 years ago this year. Oh, honey, blessings to you. Um, it's always hard when there's a holiday around it, especially at the beginning. I think mom passed, might be 39 years. I was pretty young when she passed, but, holidays were really hard, and, yeah, it's always tough, right? The things that we do. It's changed a lot because she comes in a lot. What? Annie Bear, I have Teresa's zip code in my weather watch just in case. Good. Okay. Annie Bear is our guardian. She always takes care of us. Oh, you think your neighbor may be collapsing her pool and filling in the hole? I think they're just tearing up the street behind me. Um, our town, this area is quite old, and the house behind me is this huge 3-story, beautiful house. It used to be the original farmhouse in this area, and there's I'm in a neighborhood that's quite old, so they're always doing something. Sinkhole. Oh, Nettie B. Good morning from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yay, Nettie. Another Canadian coming in. We got a lot of Canadians today. That's great. Oh, Nova Scotia. Okay, I always wanted to go up to Nova Scotia. I've got a girlfriend that's, from there originally. Her family is, originally from Scotland, actually, but then via Nova Scotia to Kansas. But, yeah, it looks beautiful. I've been to Maine, and I hear it just gets better. Like, Nova Scotia is just gorgeous. Teresa Ford. Yeah, good morning, Nettie. Okay. Up in the 60s in Pennsylvania today, Paul? Yeah. Oh, you were happy for Cash and cried a little. Yeah. Oh, Judy, you've got him next in the queue. I'm gonna go in and watch that too. Yeah, I saw, the woman in the thumbnail with Cash's latest picture too, Annie. I wondered, I think she's must be a shaman. I mean, that's just kinda just what hit me because it's about healing. Um, Many people fill their pools in here. There are guidelines how to do it, so you can build on it. Wow. Oh, thinking about doing it for a casita. Yeah. Huh. J Cat Lady. Hi, girl. You just got finished watching the Cash Peters. See, we're all on a roll. We're already connected. Um, oh, Judy, you loved your casita at your old home in New Mexico, the she shed. We had a little, it was kind of like a casita or a guest cottage in Florida, around the pool, and it had pillars in front of it, but it was a lean-to. It was like all the walls slanted. It was beautiful, but it was a lean-to. What? Christine, you cried this morning too with Cash? Well, that's an empath's party, isn't it, then? I definitely have to watch it. The woman is an energy healer, and she hosted Cash for that visit. Oh, interesting. I do love him. He's amazing. All right, well, we're already at 8:42, so we can do some meditating if anybody wants to. And we were talking about going into senses today, so which is a really good way to go in and do that. Open up new neural pathways. Hey, Sharon O'Brien. Good morning, beautiful. Yeah, right. Get ready for the party. Isn't that what the empaths say? It's not a party till somebody cries. So, yeah, especially when you're an empath and you go to somebody else's party, and then you're like, the hostess kind of watches you. Make sure you don't make anybody cry because inevitably, if you're an empath, somebody's going to come and tell you their story and share with you, which is beautiful. Oh, Christina, it was very touching. Beautiful. Yeah. That does explain things, doesn't it, Bright Shiny Ray? Oh, I forgot I've got coffee here. I'm going to have a sip of coffee before we go in. All right. Let's get started. And anybody that wants anything or comes in and watches this later, as far as the healing circle part of it, we always include that. So know that whenever you come in, that you're included in that healing. So, and if you watch this a month later, you're included in that healing. There is no time or space. So let's just get started here today. Inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through the mouth. Feel your shoulders slide down your back. Nothing matters but right here. Inhaling again. This time all the way up to your third eye. New neural pathways. And exhaling. Make some noise if you want to. Ooh. Inhaling one more time. Feeling the lightness of being coming in. And as you exhale this time, feel yourself float. Just letting go of things that don't matter anymore. Let's start listening. Since there's lots of noises behind me, I'm not sure if you can hear them or not. Just listening. What do you hear in your vicinity? Maybe you hear whatever they're doing behind me. Construction. Listen to the birds. Birds where you are. The birds on the planet. Messengers in the heavens to the earth. And then let's listen to the sound of your favorite song, whatever that is. Just imagine Santana, Elton, Adele, anybody, hearing their voice as it comes through, the harmonies. And now imagine listening to the sound of rain, drops on the water perhaps, or on the roof. Now smell. Inhaling. Maybe you smell sage. Protection around us. Maybe you smell coffee from this morning or tea. Imagine smelling rain, fresh rain. Now imagine smelling the beach, the salty air, Now, sight. Even if your eyes are closed today, it's okay. Imagine seeing a lamp or light fixture, chandelier, what it looks like. Imagine seeing your favorite crystal, the color of it, the shine of it, the iridescence, or the strength of the stone. Imagine seeing a bird in flight. Now seeing a loved one. Now seeing a loved one laughing, whether it's a baby or someone that's passed, maybe your mom. All right, touch. Coming into our senses, where you're seated or laying down, the feel of it. Imagine the touch of walking in the sand. Not too hot. How the sand massages your feet when you walk through it. Now imagine the touch of a beautiful stone, your favorite crystal again. The energy. Now, imagine the touch of a loved one. Maybe your mom, maybe your dad. Whether that's a hug or my mom always comes in through my back, touching my back, my lower back. A little hug there, the warmth of it. Now imagine the touch of the sun shining on your face. Just breathe it in as you exhale. Stand in your light. Now taste. Do a mudra here with that. So taking the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, a little bit farther back. And press slightly. Anything that's comfortable. If you can't do that, it's okay. Imagine you do it. Your brain doesn't know the difference. Feel your taste buds come alive. Your mouth might water. Monks do this when they take a vow not to eat. It's nectar from the heavens. Now imagine the taste of your favorite food. Sweet or salty, doesn't matter. Imagine the taste of water, cool, fresh water. Imagine the taste of bread, gluten-free or regular, doesn't matter. Manna. Now imagine the taste of light. What does light taste like? Might depend on the color of light, right? This blue light maybe tastes like blueberries. Pink light, like strawberries or pink lemonade. Find your favorite light. Maybe it's tutti frutti, rainbow light. All right, now we're going to go into knowing. We have thousands of senses in this body and in this brain. Knowing. What's one thing you know about yourself? Make it something that you love. What do you love about yourself? You might love how smart you are or how joyful. Maybe you love your toe. Can be something physical. Now, knowing what it feels like to be loved, whether that was as a small child, a memory, maybe it was a special anniversary, your mom holding you, just knowing being loved. Now, knowing what it feels like to stand in your light, to stand tall. Now, knowing that you are the light, walking into it. All right. Calling in your angels, 33 trillion ascended masters, knowing we're protected, cherished. Calling in ancestors, those that have passed, those from other lifetimes, even. Only those of the highest dimension. Calling in those from the animal realm, the birds, the wild animals, feeling their energy as they come in. Your pets, those that have passed and those that are current. Cue the dog. Tyler comes in. Knowing the unconditional love of a past pet or present. The protection. Now, completely protected. Feeling the circle around us. And if you'd like, we can join hands. Clasping the hand of the person on your right and squeezing it. Feeling the light as it goes around the circle. All over North America. All over the world. And feel it return on the left hand. Giving with your right. Receiving with your left. Feeling the energy of the universe come in. Light rotating around us and through us. Now feel that healing light, knowing that it's healing. Not using our own energy, but the universal energy. Maybe you see it. Maybe you smell it. And maybe see in the center of that light a golden light. Love. Consciousness. The golden light of Christ, Buddha consciousness. When you see that, open up a new narrow pathway by sensing it. What does spirit smell like? What do they sound like? This opens up your clairs. Maybe you see orbs. Breathe that in to your heart. That golden state, pure love, witnessing awareness. Feel it coursing through the circle. Do you hear a voice here? A message from Spirit. I'm hearing we are loved. Now, listen. Pure love. What does it sound like? What does it smell like? And going into that space, the gap, the in between, seeing the time. Maybe you see a clock. Maybe you see a dot. Watching it. Watching time as it speeds up and as it slows down. It's just a construct, isn't it? Time and space. Becoming aware that we can speed up our time or we can slow it down. Working with your breath. Looking at space. Maybe the sun, the moon, and the sky. The stars around it. Seeing how the light comes in through the darkness and space. Looking at the space between that. Each molecule. The gap. Now, in the center of this energy, let's bring in healing, grace, sending everybody here grace, love, understanding, walking in your light. For Ren, beautiful Ren. For our friend Nick, part of the tribe. For the Bookers, both Carolyn and Peter. For Diana. For anyone here going through grief. See a beautiful pink light from the angels coming in. Maybe you smell that pink light. Maybe you see it. For Liz and Awe. For Allie and Keith. Through my brother Michael. Anyone with dementia. And particularly their beautiful caregivers. And I include Josephine in that. All caregivers. Filled with light. Filled with peace. Now, for all our families, whether that's our soul families, our families on this planet, and others, our friends, for Deb, Purple Elephant, now see that light coming through, coursing through every cell, every molecule, every atom, the space between atoms. Light, love, Ananda. Any pets? And our beautiful Juno. See her surrounded in grace and peace, love. Now stepping back or forward, no time or space. Feel your body filled with healing light. What does it feel like? Listening to the sound of healing light. Feeling healing light in your heart. Even tasting it. Now, imagine a spotlight of healing light, sending it around the planet. Canada, North America, Central America, Europe. Just to spotlight anywhere that it needs it more than others. See the entire planet saturated in healing light. Sending an extra dose to anybody in politics today. Anybody feeling lonely today, lowly or lonely. The children, the elderly, the houseless. See the entire planet coursing, pulsating, softly. Now reaching out into the other, the grid around the planet. See it filled with light. Out into the star system, the galaxy. And then farther into the universe. And just take a minute here in the universe. Walking into the universal energy. Now, create a neuropathway, neuroplasticity to your superconscious mind. Your higher self, your Christ consciousness. Is it pure silence? Maybe it's a symphony. What it sounds like. What it looks like. Witnessing awareness. Watching everything. Seeing it all. What it feels like in your physical form to be in universal consciousness, Christ Buddha consciousness. to float in the universe, weightless, surrender. Even tasting it, nectar of the gods. Smelling it, night blooming jasmine for me. Now here's the perfect space to say your I am today. Whatever you'd like. I am. I am the light. I am love. I am cherished. I am love. Ananda. And then one step further today, I am grateful. I am grace. Feel how that elevates the room, your body, your brain. Now create a narrow pathway to this. See it. That you walk in your light. All right. Put a golden light around that. Pure love, pure consciousness. And bring your awareness back to the universe, the multiverse, back to the sun, the moon, and the stars. See our planet surrounded with beautiful light, love. See every entity, every molecule on the planet surrounded in that love. See the beacon of where you are on the planet today, coming back to your body, your home. Coming back to your room and seeing your body. Soft, gently landing back inside your body. Try it on your body from sides today. Hearing your voice today. What do you say to yourself today? Remember that I am your intention. Feeling your toes, your fingers, your entire physical form, every cell. Rubbing your hands in front of your body today. Breathing back into it. Starting to hear the noises around your room. Smelling your coffee again. Where you're seated. Bring your hands to your heart space. Repeating silently. Loving, compassionate heart. Joyful, energetic body. Quick, creative, alert mind. Lightness of being. Breathing in. And as you exhale, completely back in your physical form, you might want to rub your palms together and the backs of your palms. Maybe if you want to, you can pat yourself back into your physical form. Back. Judy, safe travels and avoid flying grandfather clocks. I love that. Well, thank you all so much for being here. It's so beautiful to see everybody. Um, love, light, and laughter to you too, Sharon. So everybody have a great day. You might want some water today. A lot of water. Kind of refill your cup today. Oh, Kimberly. Hello, beautiful. Oh, so much love to you, Kimberly and Sage, today. Hey, Mousy, I saw you come in. I saw you sneak in, lady. Anybody that's not getting the notifications, that's just a regular thing with YouTube. Sometimes they unsubscribe you. Sometimes the notifications, you have to keep hitting the bell. So just make sure you are. Ah, bright, shiny ray. Yeah. Oh, Carolina. What a beautiful picture. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. And we will see you all later on. I'll be on the dream show tonight. Yeah, come by if you got any dreams. What? Taxes, Judith? Yeah. Yeah. Well, feel good. Know that you are loved. And yeah, if you have time, 8:00 p.m. Central on LA's channel, Heart and Soul Connected. We'll be there. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Bye bye. Namaste.